So while I'm working on that, it's going to have a new trigger installed. Had a cylinder that wasn't firing anyway. Got caught with a dead battery the other day, and nobody wants to get caught on the lake with a dead battery. We got a quick tow from a guy that was fishing. Took us right back to where the dock. We were real close. So anyway, while I'm working on this, I decided to I'm going to install a couple of trickle chargers in this boat, and they'll remain in here at all times, so it'll be easier to charge. I won't have to drag nothing out. And I thought I'd share this video and show you what I'm doing. So what I got is two EverStart Max trickle chargers. These are 3 amp chargers, and what this will give you is an overnight, like an 8-10 hours. It'll charge both batteries in this boat. I'm going to use two, one for each battery. I did shorten the leads, heat shrink them. I just didn't need 10 feet of wire. I'm going to be installing them in the seat with the battery, so also shortened the power wires. Just made sure I got positive and negative right. One will have a stripe on it, some stripes, and the other one's smooth. So I just made sure I got the right ones hooked together. Alright, so we're going to show you when I'm going to install these chargers. This will just make it easier to, I got one plug to plug in, hook these two clamps up, and my batteries will be charged the next day. I won't have to worry about it anymore. So we're going to install these chargers under here, back underneath it here on the side of the seat, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. Alright, so I got one screwed in there. I'm just going to mount the other one right below it, and they'll be easy to see. I'll be able to see my indicator lights when these batteries are charging. So I'm going to get that screwed in there, and I'll show you how I'm going to hook them up here. Okay, so I got both chargers hooked up down there. Kind of hard to see. So I'm going to run my plug in. Get a better shot. There they are. Alright, so I'm going to run my power cord somewhere a little easier to reach. I'm going to put it right down here. And then charging cables I'll just leave back here. So I've got pigtails on both batteries. Knock that off. They got wire nuts on them. And that is just so I don't have to take the covers off. In a marine application, most of you know you got to have a cover, some kind of cover for your positive terminal and or a box. So I'm using these pigtails on these batteries for fast chargers. So essentially at the end of the day, just take my wire nuts off both the quick charging cables, and hook my little alligator clamps up to my chargers. Make sure they're both on 12 volt, where they'll stay. Now I've had these plugged in. I had a big charger on them, so we're going to plug these in and see what we got here. This is all I'll have to do at the end of the day, is just hook those up, plug that in, bingo. Flashing indicators mean they're charging, steady indicators mean they're charged. I'm sure the steady ones will come on real soon since they were both on a charger recently anyway. So there we go, guys. So I'm sure there's other ways to do this where you can hook these up, wire them permanently so you didn't have to clamp them and all that. I just don't want to risk. I have bad enough luck. I don't want to risk any chance of fires or anything. So simple enough. And you could only use one and switch them back and forth. My goal is to be able to hook these up, plug one cord in, and charge both batteries overnight. No switching, no forgetting, and not having one battery fully charged. So this way I can just, every night I can top them off with a nice slow trickle charge. And if I need to, I can throw the big charger on them for a fast charge. But this should take care of my needs. I'm probably going to do the same thing in the other boat, just to make it easier. Sometimes when you're young and don't have the cash, kind of do things a sloppy, quick way. And get a little older, you get tired of messing with all this stuff. So this will definitely simplify my life a little bit. That way I don't have to worry about putting the charger on the little boat and then switching it to the big boat. I got 4 batteries in 2 boats. So I'm going to do both of these like this in both boats. So I can plug a cord in here and a cord into there and have all 4 batteries charged overnight, topped off, whatever. Just that way I know every time I go out I got a good charged battery. Alright, hope this helps somebody. Like I said, leave me a comment down below. See me put a link to your video if you got a video for your setup. But I think this will work pretty good. Simple, it's easy. Heck, I can even have the kids get up here and do that for me. Red on red, black on black. Plug her in. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. Also, I want to mention these deep cycles. They seem to last a lot longer if you trickle charge them. Fast charging them shortens the lifespan. So these 1 amp or 3 amp trickle chargers, we'll put a slow charge on it. So keep my deep cycle running longer. We also need to get a trolling motor for this boat. Of course, that wouldn't help us the other day. Our trolling battery is dead, and we had a bad rectifier on the engine that wasn't allowing the battery to charge. So we got the rectifier ordered, new trigger ordered, stator tested good on the multimeter. So hopefully we'll be back out on the water soon. Until then, we'll have to take out the Catfishredneck, do some tubing and some fishing on that thing. Alright, so this is a bird's eye view before I take off here. These are under my seat, just folds back over. And they are charging. Alright guys, like I said, leave me a comment, let me know your setups. Give me some tips and pointers. Or thank me for the video. Alright guys, see ya.